Clouds at times. High temperatures reach up to 81. Winds out of the east, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mainly clear tonight. Lows dip down to about 57. 78 tomorrow. Sunny skies. Get weather anytime by calling 824-6101 or online at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Right now, it's 67 degrees.
WTIM.
You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Time now for your expanded local news. I'm Reed Kamai. State Senator Steve McClure voted against one of Governor J.B. Pritzker's appointments during a Committee on Appropriations hearing last week. The appointment reviewed a nominee, Melissa Rollins, to serve on the Illinois Prisoner Review Board, an agency that has faced growing scrutiny in recent years. Republican lawmakers, including Senator McClure, have continued to raise concerns about the board's decision-making process, accountability, and oversight when it comes to parole determinations and inmate releases. McClure says public safety must remain the top priority and argued that confidence in the board has been damaged by past decisions. He also emphasized the importance of thoroughly reviewing appointees who could play a role in future parole rulings. McClure said that the Prisoner Review Board has appointed members in past situations that have let quite violent offenders out, and one of those freshly released violent offenders killed somebody after they were released.
Senator McClure, you just left the Prison Review Board appointee meeting, a couple different votes happening there. You were strongly questioning nomination Eslov Patterson from the governor. Why did you feel it was important to push her on certain topics?
Well, because it sounds like she has a pretty extreme view of criminal justice, and the governor has a history of appointing people to the Prisoner Review Board who have let violent offenders out, one of which who killed a young man. And so these are people that we need to vet very carefully, and her answers were out of the mainstream, to say the least.
Thank you, Senator.
Thank you.
The Prisoner Review Board has come under criticism during the governor's administration, particularly following the high-profile Crosetti Brand case. That case drew statewide attention after Brand, who had been released on parole, was later accused in the stabbing death of an 11-year-old boy in Chicago. The Prisoner Review Board is responsible for making decisions on parole matters, clemency recommendations, and other inmate release considerations across the state of Illinois. For more information about the Prisoner Review Board, visit prb.illinois.gov. The Christian County Historical Society is gearing up for another edition of its summer concert series. The concerts will take place Wednesdays from June 10th to July 29th, each starting at 7. The Taylorville Municipal Band will perform at these events with different songs in the program each night. The Historical Society will use the July 1st performance to also celebrate the United States' 250 years of independence. Jody Heberling, a co-coordinator with the Christian County Historical Society, is helping organize the concert series. She says the grounds are well shaded in the evening, which can help visitors feel less overcome by the summer heat.
We usually try to sell strawberry shortcake or have water available, and it's bring your lawn chair. Don't forget your lawn chair. We do have a few benches and stuff that can be set on, but it's best if you bring your own lawn chair. There's plenty of parking out there, and you can let somebody else out close to the gate if you have to. And, you know, if you've got somebody who's limited, we do have some that come early enough to park where they can just stay in their car and listen. It's that nice of an atmosphere, and so much of it's in shade. So just being outside in the summer in the shade with the wind blowing and the beautiful music that the Muni Band makes, it just makes for a relaxing evening.
The Muni Band plays music from a variety of genres across the season, ensuring there is something for all musical tastes.
They practice, I believe, on Monday evenings to play on Wednesday. So they set up their music so they can go through it once on Mondays. And they have a different, usually they do big band one night, they do jazz one night. They kind of mix it up and do different genres of music. So you get a little bit of everything. They've played stuff for Beach Boys clear on down to John Philip Sousa. So, I mean, you can get a whole variety. I'm guaranteeing you'll hear something you like during the evening.
The band's July 1st performance falls closest to Independence Day, so the Historical Society will offer dinner and cake to attendees as they enjoy the show.
We're going to start off that Wednesday evening with having part of our buildings open to tour, and we're going to be selling a barbecue, hot dog, picnic type supper. And we're going to be giving free birthday cake away on the intermission of the Muni Band. So it is one of the Muni Band nights. The Muni Band starts at 7, but we're going to be open to serve sandwiches and stuff starting at 5. And we'll have our buildings open that you can tour. And I think you'll be able to feed, I think we're doing $10 for the barbecue meal with a drink, and probably $5 on the hot dogs. So, you can come out and eat reasonably and enjoy an evening of music and take a tour through some of our buildings.
Heberling says the extra significance of this year's Independence Day aligns with the work of the Historical Society, and so wished to recognize the milestone.
And with the Muni Band playing out there on Wednesday evenings anyway, we reached out to them to see if it was okay if we turned it into a little birthday party. And I was fortunate enough to get some donations from McDonald's and Kroger's and Walmart and Farm and Home. So we're able to give the birthday cake away, and we're going to try to make a little bit of money on selling the meals and stuff. And you can come out and enjoy an evening. You don't have to be there at 5 o'clock, depending on how long it takes you to eat. Get there in time to eat before the concert starts at 7 and enjoy the evening. We have a beautiful grounds, and we're always in the shade for the concerts. And it always seems cool, even though it may be hotter than Hades out there. There's always a cool breeze out there, and it's just bring your lawn chair and enjoy the evening out with some music and enjoy the birthday cake. And if you want, you come out and eat with us and let us earn a little bit of money, and we'll all be happy.
The Christian County Historical Society is now operating under its summer hours of Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 10 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. More information is available at christiancountyhistorical.com and on their Facebook page. Jody Heberling appeared as a guest on the WTIM Morning Show. For nearly 2 decades, one woman's dedication has helped shape the Loving Arms Pregnancy Center, or LAPC, that continues to support women and families across the Taylorville area. Kathy Coker, the executive director, is being celebrated for her 20 years of dedication and loyalty to the growth and success of the ministry. Since June 1st of 2006, 20 years ago to the day, Coker has served as executive director of the LAPC, offering compassion, encouragement, and care to countless individuals throughout the community. What began in the basement of Diamond Brothers has since grown into a well-known outreach ministry, now located at 500 North Walnut Street in Taylorville. Over the past 20 years, Coker's leadership and commitment have helped the LAPC expand its services and strengthen its impact on local families facing difficult or unexpected situations. Friends and supporters of the organization say her caring approach and dedication to helping others have made a lasting difference in the lives of many throughout the region. The ministry also continued to grow during one of the most challenging times in recent history. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Coker helped oversee the expansion of Loving Arms by opening an additional center in Pana. That new location allowed the organization to serve even more women, children, and families in surrounding communities at a time when support services were especially important. The LAPC has expressed deep gratitude for Coker's faithful service, recognizing both her years of leadership and the positive influence she has had on the ministry's mission. Staff and supporters say her commitment to helping others has remained constant through every season of growth and challenge. As the organization celebrates this milestone, community members are also recognizing the impact of a ministry that has continued to grow from humble beginnings into a resource for families across the area. To find out more on the Loving Arms Pregnancy Center, visit lovingarmsillinois.com. And now, a word from Taylorville Community Credit Union.
This is Will Perkins with Taylorville Community Credit Union. We are excited to announce expanded hours at all of our locations. All lobbies are now open from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Monday through Thursday and until 6 p.m. on Friday. All drive-ups are now open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and until 6 p.m. on Friday. TCCU is here to serve our members at our convenient locations in Taylorville, Pana, Hillsborough, and Litchfield. You can also check us out online at tccu.org or download our mobile app for 24/7 access to your accounts. Member NCUA.
Lakeland College will soon begin enrolling students for its fall GED classes. The free program, which accepts students aged 17 or older, helps prepare students for the GED exam. The reward for passing is a high school equivalency or HSE diploma, which can serve as a key to higher education and some work opportunities. The school will hold an orientation session Thursday, August 20th at the United in Faith Church near the Pana Tri-County Fairgrounds. The church will also serve as the location of the actual classes. Chris Stroll, who serves as Dean of Workforce Solutions and Community Education, says there will also be sections at other locations in central Illinois, including at their Mattoon campus.
In addition to our Pana location, we also offer GED classes in Charleston, Effingham, Marshall, Mattoon, and Shelbyville. We want to make sure that we have classes throughout our Lakeland College district because sometimes transportation is hard for students or they just don't have the time to be able to drive all the way to Mattoon. So we like to be able to offer classes throughout the district. We've got a full orientation and class schedule is located at lakelandcollege.edu/adult ed. Oh, no, that's anyone over 17 years of age is welcome into class. We look forward to welcoming our new group for this fall, and I can't wait to meet them when they come into class.
The GED exam covers math, science, social studies, and English. A student must pass all 4 portions to receive the diploma. Students can work at their own pace in preparing for the exam.
Some students go through very quickly. We've had students that take 8 or 9 years just because of family things that have happened. So if someone out there is interested in working toward their GED, that the high school classroom just wasn't a good fit for them, we offer those classes in Pana. So if someone passes all 4 sections of the GED, they obtain the Illinois High School Diploma, which is an official credential recognized by colleges' employers, and it certifies that they possess the same knowledge and skills as a high school graduate. So it's really a great thing if someone wasn't able to finish high school for whatever reason, that they can come back. We take students anything over 17 years of age. We've had people in their 60s and 70s come in and be able to complete the GED.
Students who participate in Lakeland's GED program and earn the diploma receive it in a high school-style graduation ceremony. The spring ceremony took place on May 19th. Stroll says it is a meaningful experience for the graduates and their loved ones who attend.
So I've been overseeing the GED program in different ways for about the last 10 years. Every single year, there will be a family member that will come up and say, this is the first person in our family that has graduated from high school. So to see how proud the families are, but then to also see the accomplishment of the student. This is huge, not only for them, but it's also huge for their families because it also shows their children. It also shows other people in their family that this is something that is very attainable. We're very proud of all the students who complete the GED program, and we cherish the opportunity to be able to celebrate these accomplishments.
HSE diploma recipients can enter the workforce or attend college to work towards a higher degree. There have been multiple instances in which alumni of Lakeland's GED program have gone on to earn higher degrees at Lakeland.
So it's really great to be able to see this year at our graduation, we had at least 5 of our former GED students that walked across the stage and received either a certificate or an associate's degree. So talk about a great cycle of events. They completed their GED just a couple of years ago, started college coursework, and were able to complete that. So what a great way to be able to see someone change their lives and be able to move up within their organization. It's such a powerful and exciting moment for all the students who've attended any of the graduation ceremonies. The students wear caps and gowns, they walk across the stage, they accept a certificate because they have completed an Illinois high school diploma.
More information on Lakeland College is available at lakelandcollege.edu. Chris Stroll appeared as a guest on the WTIM Pana Morning Show. And now, a word from Heartland Bank and Trust.
Your son was 3 when you planted that tree in your backyard. Now he's grown, planting seeds and making memories with his own kids. Let Heartland Bank help you grow more memories with banking options for every stage of your life. Welcome, former CNB customers. We're your community bank. Heartland Bank. We build relationships that nurture and grow your dreams. Visit us today at hbtbank.com, member FDIC.
Power bills are on the rise across Illinois, but the Citizens Utility Board reports that the costs are not due to companies pocketing more money, but rather to data centers. CUB, an energy watchdog group, reports the utility summer rate from June through September is 10.39 cents per kilowatt hour. Jim Chilsman, a spokesman for CUB, says the price of reserve power has skyrocketed, all due to power-hungry data centers. For those who need assistance with their power bill, CUB recommends consumers visit helpillinoisfamilies.com. Illinois Congressman Eric Sorensen, a member of the House Ag Committee, says he's receptive to another aid package for farmers in light of ongoing ag economy challenges. Last December, the Trump administration announced an additional $12 billion in farmer bridge payments in response to market disruptions. Now to obituaries, which can be found at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. 84-year-old Penelope Virginia Penny Mooney of Owanaco died May 26th. Visitation is tomorrow from 10 till 11 at McClure Funeral Home in Taylorville. The funeral service will immediately follow. Burial will be at Owanaco Cemetery. Arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Taylorville. 89-year-old Arnold Arnie Hilliard of Taylorville died May 16th. A celebration of life will take place June 6th from 1 to 4 at Taylorville Christian Church in Taylorville. Sharing of memories will take place that same day at 2, also at Taylorville Christian Church. Cremation rites have been accorded, and he will be interred at Camp Butler National Cemetery at noon on June 5th, which is this Friday. Arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Taylorville. 79-year-old Rita Ann Harris of Taylorville died May 23rd. A celebration of life will take place this coming Sunday at 2 at the Family Lake House at 401 South Hunt Road in Taylorville. A prayer service will immediately follow. Arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Taylorville. A quick look at the weather forecast today. There's a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 9. Get local news anytime at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com and every hour as well right here on WTIM.